Hi, it's Shawn Moore with Century 21 Trident Realty. Welcome to Abbecombec. We're up in Clam Bay, and the lot behind me is 2 acres currently for sale. It doesn't quite reach the ocean's edge, but there's a beautiful view from the top of this lot where you'd put a house. So I'm going to take you for a rundown on the area that's already been finished with a bit of fill. So you'll see a bit of a trail here down to an area that has had a substantial amount of fill brought in. You can see it's grown up a little bit over the last few years, but we expect that this is fairly close to pad ready, and then on the edge of this bank it drops down, so depending on what kind of construction style house you're going to put here, it could be almost ready to go. So it stretches another 30 yards or so in front of us, and you can see the alders starting to grow up. There is a bit of development around a house right beside us. There's phone poles and power right on the edge of the property. You can see the edge of what we suspect to be the property line on the right side where it hasn't been cut, and then you see the growth in front of me that was cut, and this is primarily the land that's for sale. So you'll see some of that spruce and alders growing up. Could be 7 to 10 years of growth since it was cut. But there's a nice little trail that goes right down to the ocean, and you can get right onto the rocky beach area, but when the tide's not full, it's pure white sand and a beautiful view. So you can see some islands off in the distance. There's fishing boats out there, and I'm just standing at ground level here, so I have probably almost 150 degrees of sightline view of the ocean, and then a beautiful pond even further to the left. So if you put a house here, 1 or 2 story cottage house, you would have a massive view from pretty much 3 sides of the home, and really something to take in. There's a bit of development across. That's another roadway, actually. This is a separate laneway from where those 4 houses are across the pond. And it's quite close to the main road, so we're only a minute in off the main road. And this is a gated community, so it's very quiet and peaceful.